Good happy Sunday. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Sunday edition of WRMK News 12. We have a lot of news to get to on this Sunday, so let's get started right now. First up, thousands join No Kings protest across New Hampshire. Thousands of demonstrators gathered across New Hampshire on Saturday as part of nationwide No Kings rally, denouncing what organizers described as President Trump's authorization power grabs. Protesters took place in more than 2 dozen towns and cities throughout the state, with most beginning in late morning and winding down by late afternoon. The largest gathering occurred outside the New Hampshire State House in Concord, where several thousands of people assembled carrying signs and chanting slogans in support of democratic institutions. In a statement posted on its website, nokings.org said the demonstrations were meant to reaffirm the principle of popularity on October 18th. Millions of us are raising again to show the world America has no kings and power belongs to people, the group wrote. Republican leader criticized the protests, urging that the demonstrators were misdirecting their energy. Perhaps instead of protesting kings or purple unicorns, they might think about protesting something that is actually a problem here in America, such as criminal migrants or leftist assassins, said GOP House Majority Leader Jason Osborne. The No Kings movement has staged similar rallies in other states, with organizers saying they plan to continue holding events in months ahead. Riders safely evacuated after roller coaster stops mid-climb at Canopy Lake Park. Passengers aboard a roller coaster at Canopy Lake Park were safely evacuated Friday night after the ride came to an unexpected stop while ascending a hill, park officials said. The incident occurred on the untamed roller coaster when the train halted near the base of the lift hill, according to a statement from the park. The carrier, which can hold up to 8 riders, remained upright as staff members worked to remove guests from the ride. No injuries were reported, the park confirmed to WRMK News 12. Video from the scene showed the coaster stationary on the incline as park personnel assisted with the evacuation. Canopy Lake said its maintenance team is investigating the cause of the stoppage. Officials emphasized that the ride's safety system operated as designated during the incident. The untamed coaster has been temporarily closed while inspections continue, but the park said it hopes to reopen the attraction within the next few days. Dozens of vehicles destroyed at a fire at a New Hampshire salvage yard. A massive fire tore through a vehicle salvage yard in Candia early Saturday morning, destroying dozens of cars, according to local fire officials. The Candia Fire Department said crews were called to 134 Raymond Road around 6:30 a.m. for reports of a vehicle fire. When firefighters arrived, they found multiple vehicles engulfed in flames. Authorities initially reported about 10 cars on fire, but the blaze ultimately involved 47 vehicles, with 28 declared total losses. Firefighters from Candia and nearby communities used roughly 15,000 gallons of water to bring the fire under control. Officials said the close proximity of vehicles likely contributed to the fire's rapid spread. The blaze occurred at Copart, a vehicle salvage yard that houses several thousand cars. According to the company's website, Copart specializes in reselling used salvage, little salvage title, and wholesale vehicles to range of buyers, including dealers, dismantlers, and repair shops. No injuries were reported, and the cause of the fire remains under investigation. New Hampshire Executive Council approves postponed spending items after earlier dispute. Governor Kelly Ayotte and the New Hampshire Executive Councils convened Saturday at the Bridges House in Concord to vote on several spending items that had been delayed earlier in the week. The special meeting followed a contentious session on Wednesday when councilors clashed over the amount of information they were receiving about state contracts. After the dispute, councilors agreed to reconvene once additional documents was provided. Among the contracts approved Saturday was funding for repairs to Route 12 in Charlestown, where the section of the highway has been reduced to a single lane for the past 5 months. State officials said work on the project is scheduled to begin Monday. Trump says survivors of Caribbean drug running vessel strike to be repatriated. President Trump said two survivors of a U.S. military strike on a vessel in the Caribbean Sea, which was suspected of carrying illegal drugs, will be returned to their home countries. And we're gonna switch gears now. Let's go into weather. Weather for today, partly cloudy, high 69 degrees, winds south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies this evening will become overcast overnight, low 52, winds southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And tomorrow, cloudy with periods of rain, partially for heavy rainfall, high 62, winds south-southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain 90%, rainfall near a half an inch. And we're gonna switch gears now. Let's go into sports. In sports, Avalanche stay hot with a 4-1 over Bruins. Colorado Avalanche continued their dominant start to the season Saturday night, defeating the Boston Bruins 4-1 to improve to 5-0-1. Colorado jumped out to an early lead with 2 goals in the first period and maintained control throughout the game. The Bruins managed just 1 goal in the opening frame, but were held scoreless for the remainder of the night as Avalanche defense tightened up. Boston fell to 3-0 on the season, with Loss struggling to generate consistent offense against a fast and physical Colorado team. The Avalanche added 2 more goals in the second period to seal the win, showcasing their depth and balance attack. The victory keeps Colorado among the NHL's top team early in the season, while Boston looks to regroup as they continue their road stretch. Bruins face Utah Mammoth in road matchup. The Boston Bruins hit the road tonight to take on Utah Mammoth with puck drop set for 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Boston enters the matchup looking to rebound after a 4-1 loss to Colorado Avalanche. The Bruins currently 3-3-0 will aim to regain their offense rhythm and tighten up defensively after surrendering multiple goals earlier in their last outing. Utah, one of the NHL's newest teams, continues to build momentum as it settles into its irregular season. The Mammoth have shown flashes of strong play at home, supported by an energetic fan base eager to see the club make an early impact in the league. The game marks the first ever meeting between the Bruins and the Mammoth, adding intrigue to an already compelling matchup. Patriots visit Titans, looking to extend division lead. The New England Patriots hit the road Sunday to face the Tennessee Titans, aiming to build on their strong start to the season and maintaining their position atop the AFC East. Kickoff is set for 1 p.m. Eastern Time. New England enters the matchup at 4-2, coming off a stretch of consistent performances that have kept them in control of the division race. The Patriots' offense has shown balance in recent weeks, while the defense continues to limit opponents with a steady pressure and solid coverage. The Titans, meanwhile, are searching for answers after a difficult 1-5 start. Tennessee has struggled to generate offense, averaging fewer than 20 points per game, and will look to find momentum on their home field against one of the league's top defensive units. For the Patriots, a win in Nashville would make another step towards solidifying their postseason ambitions. The Titans, desperate to turn their season around, hope to pull off a statement victory in front of their home crowd. And that is a look at sports, and that does it for this Sunday edition of WRMK News 12. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Bye.